Cousin Jim here, and I got Captain Jason. What's your last name, buddy?
Zenor.
Zenor.
Yeah.
And we're on the Highliner out of Seaforth Sportfishing here in San Diego. I've never fished out of Seaforth before. I've never been on the Highliner before. So what do I expect to happen, Cap?
So we're running a reverse overnight on this trip. So it's kind of a new concept. I think we're the first boat to try it out of San Diego. We leave at 1 p.m., get back at 10 a.m. Basically night fishing. That's all it is. There's no daytime fishing. The way this bluefin's been biting this year, it's worked out pretty good. So we're gonna get out there about 8 o'clock, maybe a little before that, and try to get ourselves in position and for the nighttime bite. We'll probably fish till 3 o'clock or whenever it's time to go home. And yeah, make sure you bring your energy drinks and your nicotine or whatever. And
so we should sleep on the way out?
You should sleep on the way out and sleep on the way in, and you should definitely be awake while we're fishing, hours you're normally not awake. Cool.
So I heard you're the owner of this boat. How long have you owned it?
Yes, I'm the owner. I bought it last March. So this is my second season. It was originally called when I bought it, it was called the Pacific Islander. Before that, it was called the Channel Isle, and before that, it was Sea Adventure. So it was built in 1965. It's a Drake, same boat type as the Voyager, the Legend, the Tornado. There's probably 8 or 10 Drakes out there.
Okay, how big is she?
She is 70 foot by 20 foot wide. A little narrow for this length of boat, but 70 by 20.
And travels along at about 10 miles an hour?
Yep. Yeah, pretty average speed.
Okay. And so you've been fishing this boat for 2 years. What did you do before you bought this boat? Obviously, you just didn't go, oh, I want to buy a boat, and went down there and bought a boat.
No, I didn't walk off the dock or walk up on the dock. So I started pinheading in high school, or maybe it was 8th grade, but when I was 14, I started pinheading on the half-day, three-quarter-day boats out of Islandia, which is no longer there. The Dolphin, the Chubasco. Worked on the Dolphin for 5 years. Got my license. Went work over on the Islander. I worked on the Voyager, XL. Ran the new Seaforth. Then I bought the Pride in 2018. I did that for 4 years. I sold it to the current guys. So we're doing a great job. And then
why did you sell the Pride?
It was just a business thing. I got a good offer, and I wanted a bigger boat.
Okay, so this boat is bigger than the Pride.
Yeah, the Pride's a small charter boat. It's a 50-footer. We typically carry like 12 to 18 people.
Okay.
It's a really great small boat, but I just wanted a bigger boat.
Yeah, this is a good step up.
This is definitely a class up for sure. So I did that. I sold the Pride in 2021, the end of 21. Then I went and got my 500-ton license and ran tugboats for a little over a year, and got my master tow. And then I came back, and this opportunity presented itself. It was a good price, and I wanted a bigger boat. It worked out pretty good.
Perfect. So I always have to ask this question. People want to know, what do you do for fun when you're not fishing for a living?
Oh God, I don't even know. I like to hunt a little. Like, I go fishing on my days off. I don't really have a whole lot of time for hobbies, but
yeah,
taught myself welding the last year. That was kind of cool. Saved me some money on here too. So.
Absolutely. What I found most often is the captains, like, a few weeks ago, I was out on the Mustang on a half-day boat, and Captain Roy from the Royal Polaris was fishing on his birthday on a half-day boat.
Yeah.
Fishermen are fishermen. That's what they do.
Yeah, Roy's crazy. He's, he loves to fish.
Everybody loves to fish.
I love to fish too. I just don't have the time,
Yeah. What I found is there's not a whole bunch of 50, 60-year-old guys starting out fishing. Either you grew up fishing, you don't become a fisherman late in life usually.
No.
So
no, I started when I was like 10. My dad had a little skiff, and we'd come out on the sport boats and stuff like that. And looked like a cool job. And you know, a bunch of the guys on the boat I went out on were like in high school, young guys, and I said, why can't I do that myself? So
exactly.
You know,
what's your most memorable fish?
Gosh, it was like 9 years ago, back when this bluefin showed up, this bigger bluefin, and the foamer thing. It was like a whole new, unheard of thing, and I caught a 190 pounder on 40-pound line, casting into a foamer. It took like 4 hours. That was
that is a memorable fish.
Yeah, and back then a 190 pounder was a big deal. Now it's like,
I haven't got one yet.
You will. It's got to be in the right place at the right time.
I've been pushing 160 or so.
Yeah.
I handed my rod off on a 170, 175 the other day. But I hooked him, but I didn't reel him in because I already had my limit.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that I'll do is I'll hand my rod off and get people.
Oh yeah.
People fishing.
Yeah, get your back a rest.
And the people that are watching, sometimes they just rip me for handing my rod off, but they don't understand that when I hand my rod off, I get good video for them, and that's what makes these videos entertaining.
Yeah. You got to share the wealth.
Exactly. So, anyways, thank you very much. We're gonna have a great time out on the Highliner. This is my first time to fish it, so if you guys like these videos, hit that subscribe button.